Backstage with Chris. We're going live. We're going to be talking proper human diet, keto, carnivore, all kinds of stuff. Bring your questions, hang out with us, and let's figure out how we go on this health journey together. It's Backstage with Chris. Let's have a good time. Hello, welcome Backstage with Chris, my friends. This is Chris Cooking Nashville. If you've not heard of me before, I've lost about 130 pounds on a keto and carnivore proper human diet, and now I spend all of my time doing this fun thing, creating recipes and doing live streams and various videos, all sorts of things. My wife Ash is here. She's lost about 100 pounds on a proper human diet, and together we try to help inspire people on this journey as much as we possibly can. We do Backstage with Chris every week, provided that we are not on tour or doing something else. When we're here in Nashville, we try to do it every week on Tuesdays at 6 Central Time. So would love for you guys to come, ask your questions, hang out. If you have a question, make sure you drop it in the chat. We are here to answer, and we're here to hang out with you guys. So let us know what you'd like to talk about. Ask questions, keto, carnivore, proper human diet, culinary stuff. I do not give medical advice because I am the furthest thing from the doctor that you can imagine, but I will certainly tell you just what I know from my own anecdotal experience and direct you to some people who might be able to give you good information if possible. So we're here to have a good time. So let us know you're watching. Drop it in the chat, say hey, and here in a minute we're going to get to cooking dinner because I'm getting hungry. So how about you, honey?
I'm very hungry. I'm excited to be here. Look at how good those chicken thighs look.
Yep, we've got some chicken thighs sitting here. I salted, peppered, and lightly garlic powdered both sides of them. They are bone in and skin on. And we are doing the air guitar chicken thighs, a variation of air guitar chicken thighs, which you can find in my cookbook. Now the pre-order link for this is down below, so you guys can go pick it up. And you need to go get yourself a copy of Eat Your Meat, Love Your Life. It's 130 carnivore recipes set to crank your kitchen to 11. It's a rock and roll culinary tour through all sorts of meaty masterpieces. It's fantastic. Cannot wait for that to drop on October 6th. And I'm going to tell you guys, if you order before it comes out, if you go ahead and pre-order now, we are working on the pre-order bonus. And if you guys would like to know, drop it in the chat, put pre-order in the chat, and I'll tell you what that pre-order bonus is, because you guys are not going to want to miss out on that. And you're only going to get that if you pre-order it. Pre-ordering is a big deal because it helps a new author, especially like me, get people like Barnes & Noble and Walmart and all those other places to go, oh, people actually like this book. We should stock it and put it on the shelves. And then they help us spread the message of a proper human diet further. So,
can I see that I know what the pre-order bonus is and I want it?
Yes.
I mean, I'm pumped about it.
Yeah, Ash is excited about this. We've been working on this, so we're putting it all together. It's what we've been doing the last few days. So if you'd like to know what that is, drop it in the chat. So let us know.
Put pre-order bonus. Put bonus. I like that word better.
Yeah, bonus works.
Bonus.
Put bonus in the chat if you want to know what the pre-order bonus is.
Absolutely. Do you want to say hey to some folks then?
I would love to.
I love it. Mr. Jeffrey Cox is in the house.
Hello, Brother Jeff, one of our band members in our private community. We're going to talk about that in a minute, too.
Oh, I love it. He says, hey, for once here ahead of schedule. Looks like a fun one.
Yes, sir.
As anything goes. Plans are to listen, paint, and maybe even interact a little tonight. Love you three and all the PhD peeps.
Oh, we love you too, brother.
Dennis is here with us.
Hey, Brother Dennis.
Marty is here.
Hello, Marty.
He's saying hello, Chris, and band members and everyone.
We got all the band members in the house.
We do. Crow is here.
Hey, Crow, what's up?
Brian says hi, Chris and Ash.
Hello, Brian.
Rebecca is here with us.
Hi, Rebecca.
Maritza's in the house.
Hey, Maritza, one of our rock star moderators.
Yeah. Wanda Stone says hello.
Hello, Wanda.
Jeff says, oh, love some thighs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. David Drummer says, bone and skin on the best way to get the most flavor. I love the cooking show. The rest of the streams here are terrible, but you rock.
Oh, I appreciate that.
That's
appreciate
funny.
that.
Holly Springer says, good evening, CCN tonight, and Ash Wednesday tomorrow. Going to be a good week.
Yes, good to see you.
Yes. Rebecca says, Ash, can't wait until tomorrow night. Y'all are so sweet.
Yes, we're going to be on Ash's channel live streaming tomorrow for Ash Wednesday, and she has a big announcement.
I do.
If you guys want to know what's going on, you got to tune in because we've been working on something, and it's going to be really cool.
Yeah.
So tune in to Ash's channel, Ash Taylor Country.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Tomorrow at 7 Central on my YouTube and my Facebook. But yeah, come join the party. Find out what we're going to be sharing.
That's right.
Marty says he's pre-ordered your book.
Thank you, Marty.
Wanda says pre-order bonus. Lots of people want the bonus.
Yeah.
I love that. Beth Turner is here.
Hi, Beth.
Let's see here. Lynn Reed is in the house.
Hello, Lynn. How's Texas today?
Yeah, exactly. North Texas. Clara is here from
Clara.
Moscow, Tennessee. Wisecracker says, I boiled and then grilled chicken thighs yesterday. Turned out tough.
Okay, so if you boiled them first, essentially what happens is boiling is water at 212, so they probably got cooked too far, and then putting them on the grill, you create even more intense heat, which is why they turn out tough. So don't worry about boiling them. Put them on the grill, start them skin side down, get the skin crispy and charred and grilled the way you want, flip them over, turn the temperature of that grill down, and bring them up to an internal temperature of about 180 to 185. Pull them off of the grill at 180, they'll carry over to somewhere between 185 and 190 probably, and that's ideal. That'll keep them from getting tough on you.
Yeah, good advice there. I like it. Let's see here. Your dad is in the house.
Hey, Mom and Papa Nashville.
He says hello, kids and everyone.
Yes.
Aaron the Carnivore, you guys, says
Hey,
good
Aaron.
Evening. Sean Bradley's here.
Hey, what's up, Sean?
Maritza says, don't forget to hit that thumbs up and subscribe.
Yes, please.
I like that. Jenna says, OMG, my notifications went wild tonight. CCN times 2, that Chris channel, and then an Asphalt episode dropped. You know, Dennis, at least you know that Chris and I are not being lazy.
That's
we
right.
clearly have been working really hard,
That's right. We are busy.
We are.
If you guys did not know, I have a separate channel called That Chris, and that is kind of the unmasked, fun version where I get to talk about things that are important to me. Has nothing specifically to do with a proper human diet. I might be in the kitchen, I might not. That channel is really just about me being me. So if you're interested in stuff like that and you'd like to follow along, you are welcome to go subscribe to That Chris as well.
Didn't you like juggle in your last video?
Yeah, the last video I was talking a little bit about this life lesson that I learned, and I was using juggling as a sort of an analogy for it, and I pulled my juggling clubs back out and I showed you guys that I can juggle, and I actually did a little quick juggling tutorial as well in there if you'd like to learn how to juggle for fun. So
That's awesome. Tammy is here with us.
Hey, Tammy.
Another band member. She says, good evening, Ash and Chris. Dustin at Keto Simple's in the house.
What's up, brother Dustin? The beard's in the house.
He says no such thing as Chris and Ash being lazy. I don't know about that. Should have seen us on Sunday.
That's right. Sunday was the first day we've done that in probably like a year and a half, but we did do it on Sunday.
We did. We just laid around
it was very nice.
Like, if you're not a couch potato if you're on a proper human diet.
We just laid around like slugs.
There you go, like slugs.
What we did.
Yeah. Wisecracker said grilled salmon today. Probably wasn't quite done. It didn't flake right. Could that be overdone or underdone?
If it didn't flake completely, if it felt a little soft and it didn't come apart in flakes, it was probably just slightly underdone. Now, some people like their salmon that way, and as long as it's fresh and you're not worried about kind of food contamination issues based on how it was handled, that's not actually an issue. But if it did not flake at all, then it was probably just a little underdone.
Lynn Reed says 98 degrees today in North Texas. Won't complain after saying Phoenix hit 112. That's wild.
Hot.
That's hot.
That's hot.
Here in Nashville, it's been pretty steadily in like the about 90 degrees, I'd say, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
But the thing is, it's like it's super sunny and it's hot and it's humid, and then it like pours rain. I think it's rained every day for the past like month and a half.
It's really crazy.
It's pretty wild.
Speaking of things being hot, my pan over here is totally cold right now. If you guys want to do these air guitar chicken thighs from my cookbook, all of the written recipe, of course, is in the cookbook. This is just a variation of it. But I'm using a cold pan here. You can do these in an air fryer, but I'm going to do these in the pan and then the oven roasted method, the sort of traditional French way. Cold pan, I'm going to put my skin side chicken thighs down. So chicken thighs, I patted them dry on the skin side. I'm not worried about the meat side, but I'm going to put skin side down after patting it dry into my pan here. This is an oven safe pan. It has a metal handle, so if you need something like that, let me know. We can find a link for you. But oven safe pan with a metal handle, skin side down on the chicken thighs, and we're going to set that on medium to medium high heat. And we're going to start with a lower heat on medium because I want that to slowly warm up those chicken skins, because it's going to render out the chicken fat from those skins, which is why I did not put anything in the pan. The chicken fat is going to come out and start to glaze the bottom of the pan, and that chicken skin is going to fry in its own fat, and that's going to make it brown and crispy. So we're going to get it crispy on that side by starting cold. Then we'll flip them over. I'm going to add a little water to the pan to make sure they don't burn on the bottom or something when I throw them in the oven. And they go in a 425 degree oven until they are cooked through. And I have a little hot sauce here. I'm going to brush a little hot sauce over the skin, just a little, just a hint of hot sauce, just to give it a little flavor and spice.
Just a little tickle.
Just a little tickle.
I like it.
A little tickle of hot sauce.
I like it. Wanda Stone wants to know, do you have a meatloaf recipe?
I do have a meatloaf recipe. Yes, it's a very good meatloaf recipe. You can ask my wife.
It's delicious, y'all. Yeah. It's bomb. Yes.
Yep, it is on the channel. Correct. Anytime you're looking for something like that, type in Chris Cooking Nashville and then the recipe you're looking for on YouTube. If I've got it, it'll pop up. Mm-hmm. And if there's a recipe card for it, some of my real old videos don't have recipe cards because it was back before I had a website. But all of my newer ones do. And if you don't see a recipe card for it on my website, there's also on the recipe card page of my website, there is a search box so you can search for any of my recipes. If you do not see a recipe card for something there, then the recipe should be written in the description box of the video. So go find the meatloaf recipe video. I believe that recipe card is on my website, but if it's not, then it's written in that description box.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Your dad says, on Sunday, you laid around like Mel. Yes.
Yes.
It's very accurate. Very accurate.
Yes, that is basically the deal. Yeah, our dog lays around like that every day.
Yeah.
She does not know what stress or hard work is.
No. She lives a good life.
Yeah.
Lives a good life.
We work very hard so our dog can live a good life.
That's exactly right. I'm glad you're finally realizing that, coming around to it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeffrey Cox says, OMG, you know how to juggle, pass, and steal? We can juggle, nerd out together when I make it up there for a recipe taste test.
Man, I love it. I haven't passed clubs in a long time, brother, but I used to do that kind of stuff all the time. I used to love it. So, yeah, we should totally do that.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I'll have to definitely, record that. Marissa says it's 104 degrees in Las Vegas right now.
That is hot.
Man. Let's see, who's your carnivores in the house?
Hey, what's up, Brett? How are you, brother?
Yeah. And DJ Magic Man, Mr. Matt, is here.
Hello, my friend.
He says, evening band family. And I'll tell you what, speaking of the band,
yeah,
can we, while you're cooking up those delicious chicken thighs, can we talk about our newest additions to the band?
Absolutely, I would love to.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, so for the band members who are already in there, and for everyone who is maybe watching and is like, what the heck is the band? The band is our private community. And in the private community, if you are already a member over there, you may have seen, or you may not have, we have a brand new section in there called Amanda Decker's Dynamics Deck. And Amanda Decker and the team at Clear Path Medical have all come into the band, and they are actually doing like challenges, and they're doing some health coaching type stuff, and they're there to answer health questions, no medical advice, but coaching and all of that kind of stuff that you can do in a situation like, a private community like that. They are there as a resource for band members now, and they have brought a whole bunch of new band members with them, people who are part of the community now. So please go say hello to everybody. And if you're not a member and you're like, well, how do I get access to extra recipes from Chris, which he only posts in this location, private live streams where I can ask all of my questions and hang out and meet people and whatever you want to do there, a community of people who support what you're doing when you're on this journey, so they're not judging, they're not going to be dogmatic, they're going to support you and give you tips and tricks and ideas and thoughts maybe that has helped them, but in a way that is a safe space for you to be able to talk about what you're doing with the Proper Human Diet, your struggles, your successes, everything. And you would like some help with some coaching and some actual challenges and some things to help keep you accountable and on track so you can achieve your health goals. All of those things now exist in the band, along with a section called Amplified with Ash, where Ash goes in there and she kind of shares a little bit about her music and our lives and all of these sorts of things. We have Pastor Bob's Carnivore Corner, where he talks about his carnivore journey after being a vegan for 40 years. We have just really cool stuff. There's live replays. There's a recipe section where I post special recipes. That's the only place you can get them. I mean, there's all kinds of cool stuff, and it's just growing.
I think our goal with this was like essentially creating the community that we wish we had.
Yes.
When we first started. It's like, do you need to ask a question and not have someone yell at you?
Yep.
Join the band.
There is no such thing as a dumb question, especially when you're starting out.
Yeah.
You need to be able to ask that and not have people get angry at you in a Facebook group.
Yeah. So you have support, you have people that have knowledge and expertise, you get the extra recipes.
Yep.
Now though, with Amanda Decker and Coach Rebecca and all these people, you can come ask your health questions.
Yeah.
It's like
I'm struggling with weight loss. These are the macros I've been eating. What should I be doing? Blah, 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 blah. And you want someone who... So Amanda Decker is a nurse practitioner.
Yep.
And Rebecca, Coach Rebecca, is now in there doing her sessions as well. She's studying. She's working to become a nurse practitioner, working under Amanda. And then there's the Clear Path Medical team there. All these people are in there, so you can say like, hey, I'm struggling with my macros. They can help you, and they can tell you why.
Yeah.
Because, listen, I like to think I'm not, a dumb guy, but I make recipes. I don't calculate macros for people. I have a hard enough time calculating my own. So, there are different talents that different people have, and although I am very well researched, I am not highly qualified in the medical arena. But we now have people in there who are, and they are there to help any way that they can. Obviously, it's not a doctor-patient or nurse practitioner-patient type relationship. But it is really good information that can help you on your health journey. Mm-hmm. And that's the things I wish we would have had when Ash and I started this. Like, we didn't have access to that kind of stuff. And it was a while before I realized that Dr. Barry had a community. And, we found like these other places. We got information. Like, it took us a long time to go multiple places to track down all the pieces. So we're trying to build a community where it's all in one place.
It's also kind of nice, I think, too, because it is all in one place. Because I feel like you can turn on the internet or ask ChatGPT a question, and it's going to give you 50 options to one simple thing.
Yep.
So it's kind of like, here's actual people that know what they're doing. They're going to give you just common sense, basic, not
also,
tell you anything.
If you go online, everything is AI now. And so if you go online and you type in questions, or you go to ChatGPT and you ask a question, like, you might get some good information, but there is no, like, subtle human interaction element to that, where it can really get the context and the various layers of complexity that you might personally be going through. Like, it can't think of you as a person, it thinks of you as an equation. And that sometimes produces great information, and sometimes it's terrible. So if you want someone who has all the information to really help you, but can understand the nuances of you as a person and what you're going through and your lifestyle and all this kind of stuff, that's what people are for. That's why people, in certain ways, can never be replaced by AI.
Yeah, very true.
And we now have that. So really, really cool.
Yeah. By the way, shout out, we have a couple of awesome moderators in the chat tonight, and I can see that they're all putting links to the band and different things that we're talking about. So thank you, Dustin and Maritza. I think that's the two of you that are here currently, but thank you guys so much for doing that. It's really
Could not do what we do without our moderators. They are amazing.
Oh my goodness, no, I would go crazy, you guys. I'd go nuts. Helix is here, by the way.
Hey, what's up, Robin?
Says, hello from Kansas. I need one of those thingies for the camper and the mat. Hi, Chris and Ash.
Yes, yeah, these little induction cooktops are really, really helpful, especially when you do things like I'm doing, where you film, so I don't have to be tucked away over there against the wall while I'm cooking.
Yeah, it also works really well.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. Some of them are cheap and don't work very well. These work really well.
Usually, like when you cook on location, I know multiple times, even if they have a stove, you're like, bring the induction cooktops, because you just say they just always work so well.
It always works so well, and a lot of times, just in case when I'm walking into a new situation, I find out their stove is maybe not what I expected it to be. It's good to have something that I know how it's going to work.
Yeah. Nope, absolutely. Blue Diamond Bill is here.
What's up, Bill? Bill told me that he has tickets to the Carnivore Chef Retreat and is going to be hanging out with us next year.
What?
Yes.
Are you serious?
Yep.
Oh man, Bill, I'm excited to meet you.
Yep, he commented we're gonna get to hang out with Blue Diamond Bill next year.
What? What a party. For those who don't know, I think you put up a post today actually about it, but
I did.
Tell us about that retreat.
I put up a post today, Facebook and YouTube, with the flyer, and I don't know if there are any discount codes left. You might be able to use my discount code and get $50 off the ticket if you want. But next year, same time as Meat Stock, when you go to Meat Stock, before and after Meat Stock, what do? Right? Like, you gotta get dinner, you gotta, all this kind of stuff. We're doing, with Jenny Middich, a whole bunch of creators, Ash and I are gonna be a part of this as well. We're gonna do something called the Carnivore Chef Experience Retreat. It's gonna include your housing for Meat Stock while you're here. It's gonna include breakfast in the morning and dinner at night. You get to go to a special VIP Chef's Experience dinner where I'm going to be cooking, and several of the other creators, our recipes are all going to be featured there. So you're going to get this amazing food. There's shuttles to and from Meat Stock, and it's honestly, like, I've done the math. By the time you come to Meat Stock and you pay for a hotel room and you pay for food, it's not that much more, and you get to have this chef's experience, and you get to hang out with all of these carnivore creators who have all these recipes. My carnivore mashed potatoes might be on the menu for the VIP chef experience dinner that we're doing. And if you buy the retreat ticket, you are already included in the chef's experience VIP dinner. If you do not come to the retreat, there will actually be just the VIP chef's experience dinner tickets available as well. But the retreat is really the thing, because you get to hang out with all of us in the evening, and we'll go do our Meat Stock stuff, and then we'll hang out and have amazing food in the evening.
Yeah. Also, just in case anyone is interested in grabbing those tickets for the retreat, I just went and put the right link where you guys can go and get tickets in the chat.
Excellent.
So no matter where y'all are watching, but the tickets are available on Jenny Middich's website.
Yep.
There was some confusion on where to go, but yes, the proper link is going to be there in the chat for you guys.
Love it.
And then it's code CCN to get $50 off.
Yep, and there's a limited number of those discount codes. So if you want to grab that CCN discount, get it ASAP, because it may be gone very quickly.
Yeah. How excited are you, though, for this?
I'm looking so forward to it. It's going to be a good time.
Yeah.
It is going to be so much fun. By the way, guys, so here's what we're doing. See the nice brown, crispy skins we got on top here now? That's what happens when you put that in the cold pan. All that fat renders out. So now there's a bunch of chicken fat in the bottom, which keeps everything from sticking. And so this is going to go in the oven over here. I'm going to add just a little bit of water into the bottom of the pan because that's going to kind of steam as these cook. So it's maybe a quarter to a third of a cup of water. Doesn't exactly matter. This is easy to do with chicken thighs. They're very forgiving because you can overcook them, but they're a little harder to overcook than some things. So now I'm just going to take a little bit of hot sauce and I'm just going to brush across our beautiful crispy skin. And I'm going to put this in there.
Spicy though, right? You were saying it's just like a little bit
of flavor. It's just a little thin layer, and it's going to cook down. If you don't like spicy stuff, just leave this off. Or you could brush, something else over top. You could brush a little keto barbecue over top. The keto barbecue, I'd probably wait a little longer because it has a little more with a tomato base and that kind of stuff. There's stuff in there that might burn a little faster. So I would maybe halfway through brush it with the barbecue. But this is going to add just a little hint of this hot sauce flavor. But because we're putting it in an oven, it's going to dry roast that skin on top. It's not sitting in the water, so it's going to dry that out, and it's going to kind of condense that hot sauce down. A lot of the heat will kind of cook out of that, but you'll get that sort of pepper hot sauce flavor on that skin on top. It'll be crispy and a little tangy, and they have that little hot sauce vibe to it.
Man, that just sounds so good.
Yeah, we've got some of my homemade ranch dressing in the refrigerator we can use to go with this.
Woo! Guys, we're eating good tonight.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Hey, the beautiful Stacy.
Well, hello, Stacy.
And Ken. I'm sure Ken's nearby as well.
Yes. Stacy and Ken are going to be at the event next year.
They are. They're gonna, and Blue Diamond Bill. Gosh, we're gonna have a party.
I'm telling you what, we're gonna be partying it up. If you guys don't get tickets, you're gonna be missing out.
I already told Chris. I said, listen, I'm blocking out the week before, the week of, and the week after because it's just gonna be such a party.
Yeah. What do the kids say? We're gonna get crunk.
I think that's what the kids say.
I've never been cool, so I don't know.
Well, I feel like I used to be cool. Now I don't know what happened.
Oven safe pan goes into a 425 degree oven, and we roast these until they're 180 to 185 internal.
Yum.
That's it. 165 is food safe, but because thighs, and this is the same with drumsticks, they're higher fat, they get a nicer texture and flavor, I think, at 180 to 185. You can go up to like 195, no problem, but 180 to 185 is my preference.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a pretty easy dinner, huh? To do this during the week? Or?
This is so simple. And, the truth is that the economy sucks right now. And these are inexpensive. Like chicken thighs are very inexpensive still for the amount of food and nutrition that you can get from them. And they're so easy to customize. Keto, carnivore, you can put them along with, something else, or just eat the chicken thighs, or however you want to do it. So this is an easy way to get some good nutrition and not break the bank.
Yeah.
So, and now I'm just gonna hang out and we're just gonna talk.
Well, good. I've been waiting for you so I could ask all these great questions.
Great.
Awesome. For starters, Stacy was saying, hello, dear sweet people. I posted, I think, for the first time in Mighty Networks in the band. If I learn more, I will post more. LOL. Teach me, kids.
I love it.
She says.
I love it. Yes. We will teach you. By the way, I actually have a little short video walkthrough that I did of the band to show you just kind of when you go into the band where the first things are that you're going to be looking for. When you go to the main page, you've signed in, it's got a little video walkthrough. And for any of you who are not members, go watch the video, check it out, and just kind of get a feel for what it's like. See if you'd like to come be a part of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's a great little video.
Yeah.
It's honestly, if you guys are not familiar with Mighty Networks, it's just like Facebook.
Yeah, it really honestly works like Facebook. You've got spaces on the left-hand side, and each one of them, there's maybe some different features depending on the kind of space, but they're all sort of like feeds like Facebook would be.
It's like Facebook with nicer people and no robots.
Yes, and no dogma.
Because
if somebody comes into the group and they get dogmatic and they get nasty with you, I will kick them out because we don't do that. We support each other. We don't always have to agree. That's okay. We all have different ideas and opinions. That's fine. But we don't get nasty with each other. So if you get tired of the dogma that happens everywhere on the internet, you can feel free to come join us and not have to deal with that there.
I love it.
Yeah.
It's awesome. Awesome community.
Yes.
Amy Phillips says it's almost 100 degrees in Flagstaff.
Oof.
Oh, I love Flagstaff though, Amy. That's so cool. Robin Helix says, I love Coach Rebecca.
Yeah, Rebecca is awesome.
Yeah, we actually just had Rebecca and her crew over here.
She was just here yesterday, and we
Yep.
filmed a video together, and you guys should watch for that. That'll be coming soon.
We had her and her whole family, so it was
Yep.
really awesome, really cool.
Yep.
We love having taste testers over.
Yep. That was a good time yesterday.
Yeah, absolutely. Sean Bradley says, I'm heading down to Livingston, Tennessee tomorrow to visit a Navy brother of mine. I'm not too far from Nashville. Sean, we got all this stuff going on. I wish I would have known. I need more notice, my friend.
Yeah, could have had you over for dinner.
I was gonna say, yeah, you could have hung out with that for Ash Wednesdays and had dinner. Sean, we gotta talk. That's so cool. I hope you guys have fun. But yeah,
it'll be a good time.
We have meetings with your publisher tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We have new furniture being delivered. We have Ash Wednesdays. What aren't we doing tomorrow?
Tomorrow's going to be a busy day. There was a whole issue with this furniture set, and it's a long story that we don't need to go into now.
But it's good.
But the mom and pop shop that we bought this stuff from, we're both going to do some shout outs for them because they are incredible. If you ever need furniture, this is the place to go. Their customer service is phenomenal.
Furnishings for Less.
Furnishings
in
for Less.
Springfield, Arkansas. Shout out to
Arkansas.
Thomas, the owner. He took really good care of us, y'all. We're going to make a whole video and tell you the story.
Yeah, we're going to make a video, tell you guys the whole story, but he's basically, as a business, he's taking a hit to make it right for us when it wasn't him that made the mistake.
Yeah, that's why you should
It
always
is amazing.
support family-owned, small, local businesses any
Yes.
chance that you get.
Yeah.
It's really true.
Yep.
It's
not just about going to your local ranchers, although that is a wonderful thing to do, but there's other mom and pop shops that you can support for a lot of things too.
yeah.
So we are definitely going to be recommending them to anyone and everyone.
Absolutely.
So
I love this. Stacy and Ken also say we have our tickets to Low Carb for Better Health in September.
oh, that's awesome. We're going to be seeing you guys there. We'll see them next year at Meat Stock. I mean, just when aren't we going to see them? That's just wonderful.
Isn't it great?
It's
you can
great.
just look at your calendar and go, gosh, I see Stacy and Ken like all the time.
What keeps us going some days.
Yeah, exactly. So what are you going to be doing at Low Carb for Better Health? Tell us about that event. What is it?
Yeah, so Low Carb for Better Health is actually our favorite low carb event. It's run by Amanda Decker. She's just not only a great asset to the band, she's just one of the most amazing people, and we absolutely love Amanda. So it's her event. We're going to be there. Route 22 Meats with Yori and Julie is the meat sponsor. They are going to provide some meat. I'm going to be cooking some meat for everybody to try. I think we might have some of my signature CCN seasoning there.
Woo.
Yeah, we're going to be working on some stuff. Not going to say for sure that there might just be an autographed copy of Eat Your Meat, Love Your Life.
Like an advance copy?
Like an advance copy before it actually releases that could become a door prize for someone. You know, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff. There's amazing speakers. There's wonderful information, and there's just great people. We went last year, and it was just such a great event, so many wonderful people, and really honestly great information. You know, when you're a creator in this space and you're watching everybody and, you know, learning all this stuff, a lot of times you kind of hear the same information over and over because we're trying to reach new people all the time. And so it's not that that's a bad thing, but it's just you sort of get to a point where you've heard a lot of the same info from a lot of different people. But last year, I mean, there was stuff that we heard that it's like, I've never heard that before.
Yeah.
That's great information. I've never heard that perspective before from amazing speakers. So really, really cool.
Yeah.
Really, really
It's
an
our
honor to
favorite
get
low
to
carb
go.
event.
It is. And Amanda is just amazing, and she does a really good job of putting on an incredible event. And it's in a beautiful spot.
Oh, yeah. Montgomeryville State Park.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Yeah. If it's September 26th and the 27th. It's like an hour outside of Nashville.
Yep.
If people wanted to get tickets and come to that event, where can they go get tickets at?
LC, the number 4, B, I don't know, H, LC4BH.com.
I thought you were going to break into YMCA or something.
That's right.
Yeah, so LC4BH.com. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I feel like
funny.
a cheerleader up here. LC.
I'm going to text Amanda and tell her she has to watch this live stream now. Your job might change. You go from cooking meat
That's
to
right.
being
Next time
outside.
I'll be in mini skirt with pom-poms. You guys tune
that's
in.
what people want to see.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. DJ Magic Man says, Frank Dill pickle hot sauce would glaze nicely on that chicken.
There you go.
Sir, I'm going to say yes, sir.
I like that a lot.
This is awesome. Hey Up says, hello from Scotland.
Well, hello in Scotland. Man, that's a long way away from Nashville. That's cool.
Yeah, that's super cool. That's awesome.
Yeah, I would love to be able to go over and visit Scotland.
Oh, me too. Yeah, we've talked about that.
Yep, I want to go to Ireland because I have some friends in Ireland.
Mm-hmm.
I want to go to Scotland. I want to go all over Europe to several different places there. Like, I would love to come over and see all the different things over in that part of the world. So, but I've heard that the Scottish people are awesome and that it's just amazing.
Well, clearly Hey Up is here and he seems like the coolest guy around. Like,
Right.
yeah. No, very welcoming. Everyone I've ever met from Scotland has been very sweet.
Yeah.
Good people.
We meet a lot of people from all over the world, not only because of YouTube, but also because of music. And yes, I've met a few Scots, and they are all awesome.
Yeah, hands down. Blue Diamond Bill says, so excited.
Yeah, it's going to be a good time.
Heck yeah. Helix Robin says, Jenny, all in caps.
Yeah, Jenny is amazing.
Jenny Minich, that's my girl. I love her. I just
Jenny.
love her. Sean Bradley says, we need to get you two to go on the low carb cruise.
Yeah, we would love to do that.
Yeah.
We would love to do that.
I don't know about you guys. I love cruises. I'm a fan. I would go.
I've only ever been on one. It was our honeymoon that we took like 3 years after we got married.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been on a couple. I enjoy them. Talking about the Carnivore Chef Retreat, Who's Your Carnivore? Brett says it's going to be super cool. Heck yeah,
Yes,
it is.
Brett is going to be on the team helping us cook massive amounts of meat. So, and Brett knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be
We're
good.
We're happy to have him there too.
Yeah.
It's going to be
If you guys
so
don't
good.
follow Brett, by the way, Who's Your Carnivore, after this live stream, make sure you go follow Brett.
Yeah.
Good dude.
I just love that you both are Hoosiers.
Yep.
Hey.
Yep.
Love it.
Yep. Indiana boys unite.
That's right. That's right. This is hilarious. Blue Diamond Bill said, I had to wait for my wife to leave for Bible study because she doesn't know yet. Well, I hope you don't get in trouble, Bill.
That's right.
Oh man.
You know, here's how you handle that. You have to figure out some version of this. Okay. If you want something like a new smoker to smoke steaks, you make a bet with your wife that you can go a month without buying a new smoker. And when she goes, great, you go, I'll give you $50 if I can't do it. And she goes, great, you give her $50 and you go buy the smoker. Everybody wins. So you just need to come up with some version of that.
We don't do that. What do you? We're going to talk after the live stream, Delisle. What are you talking about?
By the way.
No, that's awesome. I'm excited to meet you guys.
That's going to be great, Bill.
Bill, is your wife going to come with you to the retreat? That's what I want to know. Is she coming too?
Yeah.
We're going to have so many good people, guys. That's going to be awesome. I love this. 66 Horse Jumper is here.
Hey, I got your email.
Yeah,
It's so good
we had replied to it earlier today, I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, she says, hey, Ash and Chris, it's me, your friend from Prince Edward Island. Thank you for your email. Love you guys.
Oh, we love you too. Thank you so much.
Sweet.
Your email was very, very sweet. And you did a great job on the recipe. It looked fantastic.
It looked really good. And
Yeah.
I loved all the pictures and the shout out in the video. It was very sweet.
Very, very cool.
Yeah, thank you guys for sending that. We love getting emails and messages, guys. That is like the coolest thing for us.
Absolutely.
Aunt Kay is in the house.
Hey, what's up, Kay?
She says, good evening, all. Helix says, buffalo sauce. All that sounds good. Dustin says, people who said crunk are no longer kids. Dude, that makes me feel old.
Makes sense.
Marjorie is watching from Facebook and says, yummy.
Hey, Marjorie.
Oh, yeah. Helix wants to know, this is a really good question. Does the cord on that cooking plate get hot?
No, the cord does not. The only thing on this induction cooktop that gets hot in any way is just this surface area right here on the top. The sides don't even get hot. So it's just this top little surface right here. And honestly, that's not actually the cooktop getting hot. That is the heat that the magnetic field is creating by doing whatever it does induction-wise in the metal. It's the metal of the pan that's actually making that cooktop hot. The cooktop itself doesn't get hot. It uses magnetic fields to create the heat.
It's one of the nice things about that one.
Yeah, so the cord does not get hot at all.
Yeah. Rebecca has a really good question.
Yeah.
Do you guys fast before you work out? Joel and I are working out 3 times per week now.
Sometimes I do, yeah. So I don't do it like every time, but sometimes I do. I actually have a video that I did before I went into the gym one day where I talk about the benefits of fasting when you're working out. and I was fasted that day. So some days I do, some days I don't. But yes, there are days where I work out fasted. So, and I find a lot of really cool benefits from it.
Yeah. I personally don't. That's just me though. But
to be honest, Ash doesn't really do fasting unless she's just so, shall we say, distracted by work that she forgets to eat.
Yes, and that's not good for you either, guys. Just in case you're wondering, that's not very good.
Yeah,
but
Ash does not get the clarity and the benefits of fasting that I experience in the same way. I think maybe it's the difference between men and women, at least for her specifically as a woman. Different people have different experiences. I get a lot of clarity from it and I do really well. She doesn't feel that great sometimes. So, a little bit of fasting is all right. Like going longer between meals, like eating dinner early and then waiting longer to eat in the morning. Like that overnight intermittent fasting, she does, but she doesn't intentionally do a lot of fasting.
Yeah.
So.
I usually will have like, before I go to the gym though, because I have like coffee and all, I try to have like a tiny bit of protein.
Yeah.
It could be a beef steak, it could be a hard-boiled egg or whatever, and then when I come back some more, but if not, I just don't feel very good. So different strokes for different folks. Robin Helix says, pop, lock, and drop those chicken wings into the pan. That's the only thing I do these days.
There you go.
DJ Magic Man says, yes, I work out fasted. 66 Horse Jumper wants to know, how are you guys doing?
We're really good. We're tired. We're very, very busy. This pre-order bonus and getting that ready to go. We're meeting with the publisher because there's a new publicist we're going to be working with to get hopefully like PR type stuff and campaigns and promotion and all this kind of stuff going. There's so much going on. On top of that, we have this thing we're announcing on Ash's channel tomorrow. We've been working on all of that. We are still running her music and my YouTube channel on top of all of it. We're just super busy. So it's all good.
We're good, we're busy, and we're blessed.
Yep.
There you
that's
go.
it.
I love that. You're so sweet. Thank you for asking. Karen Hines says, hello, great evening.
Hi, Karen.
Carnivore Muscle just gave you the flexing arm emoji.
I like that. Thank you so much, my friend.
I like it. Sean Bradley says, sorry, it was a last minute trip. I have the week off from work. Hopefully I'll be making this trip more often.
Yeah.
Well, all good. Just let us know the next time you're around.
Let us know when you're coming and we'll see if we can't work out a little something.
Absolutely.
Have you over for steak or something.
Heck yeah, man. And you can pet Mel, Sean.
That's
I
right.
know that's why you probably want to come is to see the dog, but that would make her day, huh? Dennis says, amen to supporting mom and pop shops of all types. Yes, amen, amen. Dustin at Keto Simple says, I need to win the lottery. I should probably start playing the lottery if I want to win.
I feel that.
I feel that too, man.
I feel that, man.
Oh, that's funny. Easy Peasy Keto talking about low carb for better health says, it's our favorite convention too. Beautiful.
Yes, absolutely.
This is awesome. Wanda Stone says, I will be at Low Carb for Better Health too.
Excellent.
I love that event and your cooked meat.
Yes, absolutely. It's going to be awesome. We'll see you there.
Yeah, no, it's going to be great. Monica's watching from Facebook and says, hello.
Hello, Monica.
Rebecca Harmon says, I'd love to go on the cruise. Oh, yeah. Dennis says, I am now singing Low Carb for Better Health to the tune of YMCA in my head.
There you go.
That's awesome.
LC4BH.
Yeah. Sean Bradley says, Shell and I are planning our next trip to Ireland. Don't know if it's going to be next year or the year after. We need to go while I still have aunts and uncles over there to visit. Oh, that's cool.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
That is so cool. I love that. This is awesome. Dustin at Keto Simple says, Brett is bringing the Healing Humanity documentary to Indy for anyone interested.
Excellent. That is fantastic. I'm really, really glad to hear that. That's awesome.
That's awesome. If you guys can put a link, Dustin or Brett, put a link in the chat, let people know where they can go sign up or what they need to do to go see it. But
yeah, please let them know.
That's really cool. You know, Chris and I, they premiered it at Meat Stock. And we were so busy, we did not get to see the documentary yet.
We had other stuff we had to do, so we weren't able to make it that evening. But yeah, that's really, really cool. I'm really proud of Carrie for all the work that they have done to put that out. Adam Lacey, the whole crew over there at Healing Humanity.
Good people, man.
Yeah. In fact, we were actually just talking to Carrie earlier today.
Yeah.
We were trying to work out some little collaboration stuff. So yeah, that's really, really cool.
No, that's awesome. Yeah, we'll get to see it at Low Carb for Better Health when we're there. And get to see it there. We're super excited. It's awesome. I love that. Candy wants to know when the low carb cruise and where is the info. Guys, I don't know, but if Dustin probably knows. Dustin knows everything.
Dustin knows everybody and knows everything about everybody. He's the beard with all of the knowledge.
Yeah. This is hilarious. Robin says, I worked for the YMCA for the after school program, and at the meetings, it is mandatory to get up and do the YMCA song, maybe like even 2 times. Wow. Oh gosh. Blue Diamond Bill says, yes, the lovely Linda is coming. Oh, yay. That's
good.
Awesome.
I'm glad we get to meet both of you guys.
Yes, it's going to be great. Let's see here. Yeah, Rebecca says, I used to fast a lot before. My thyroid went crazy.
Yeah, if you start having like thyroid things and your hormones are starting to do weird stuff, sometimes fasting can be really good for that, from what I understand. And then there's other people where it's really not, and it can actually make things a lot worse. So that's kind of one of those things, again, to each their own, and you got to figure out what works for your body and, work with your medical provider to figure out what the right thing is to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jeffrey Cox says, LOL, I want a pet Mel too. Nice.
Everybody
cute.
does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. She's just a big teddy bear.
Yeah. Robin wants to know, hey, Chris and Ash, do you know Aaron, a.k.a., is it Booby Goats?
Oh, yeah, Booby Goats. Yeah, I don't know Aaron very well. I know the name Booby Goats and Aaron from Dustin's live streams, but Aaron and I have not necessarily interacted in person, just via live streams on Dustin's channel, really.
Yeah. Love that. Tammy says, good night, folks. Gonna sign off. Jonah Bigfish says, 66 Horse Jumper is a great Italian cook. Hope one day I can taste your cooking. Aw, that's sweet. And Dustin just put the link in there to that indie Healing Humanity showing
Excellent.
For the documentary, y'all. So go check that out.
Perfect.
66 Horse Jumper says, I want to see Healing Humanity so bad.
It's going to be great.
Yeah, very cool. Super cool. Speaking of your chicken still in the oven, can we tell folks in detail about this incredible bonus?
Yes.
For the cookbook?
Yes.
I've been waiting for you to say something. Yes.
Absolutely. So, pre-order bonus, okay? You guys right now are the first people hearing about this, okay? We just solidified that this is how we're doing everything and all this, so I haven't had time to tell anybody, and we thought we'd tell you tonight. Here's why you need to pre-order, and here's why you need to tell everyone you know to pre-order. If you pre-order, you are going to, somewhere along the line, you will also get a companion PDF that is going to go along with the cookbook. And in this PDF, there's going to be a number of different things. The main thing is this is like the cutting room sessions or the cutting room tracks. So when you go in and you make an album, okay, the whole cookbook is rock and roll tour themed. When you go in and you make an album, a lot of times there are way more songs than actually get put on the album that you go in the studio and record. Because you record, if an album, say, has 12 to 15 songs, you may go in and record 20 to 25, and then they'll pick the 12 to 15 that turned out the best, that make the most cohesive album, and they'll kind of feel it out and feel like, in context, what all works the best. And then the other ones, a lot of times, they'll either not release or they'll release them as bonus tracks. This PDF is 10 recipes that are the bonus tracks. They are the cutting room tracks that did not make it into the final cookbook, not because the recipe isn't good enough, but we just started running out of room and the cookbook felt more cohesive without them in there. So these are the additional bonus tracks, the behind the scenes look. I didn't even do full on studio photography for these. These are more like test shots. So you see more of what I was doing when I was experimenting and I was trying to figure out how to put this all together. I'm also going to have some themed menus. So if you want like a date night menu, or you want a family night, or you want a pizza night, I'm going to have a menu created for each of those where you use recipes from the cookbook and this PDF to put together your evening of all these different kinds of things. So it gives you some ideas of how to do that. I'm also going to have some behind the scenes type info at the beginning, and we're going to do some cool stuff at the end of this PDF. It is going to be awesome. It's going to be a backstage pass to understanding the cookbook even deeper and seeing a little deeper into this process. And there is going to be an Easter egg for you to find in the PDF that, if you find it, will give you access to something that nobody else will ever see. Is the only way you'll see it is if you find the Easter egg in there, and it'll be a little insight into more of Chris Cooking Nashville. That's all I'm going to say. There's going to be this special Easter egg, and you'll have to tell me if you find it.
Yep.
So totally free. If you pre-order the cookbook, there will be a process. We're still getting this all put together, but there will be a process where you will be able to go on my website and let us know like your pre-order number and all of that, and we will get that PDF to you when the time is right, and we'll make sure that you get the complete full, including the bonus tracks, the cutting room session tracks for that cookbook, and you will get all of it. And you're guaranteed to get the cookbook at the lowest price that is listed at between now and when it releases, because Amazon and Barnes & Noble both have that low price guarantee where whatever it lists at, whatever lowest price it hits, that's what they'll charge you, and they only charge you when they ship it. So there's literally no reason not to pre-order. It is the best way to get the cookbook, and you get all this free stuff too.
It's really amazing. And y'all, these recipes, these are not like throwaway recipes. Like, I've been eating them over the past couple of days as Chris has been making them.
These are not the recipes that weren't good enough to make the cookbook. These were all amazing recipes, and it just felt more cohesive as a single book to pull them out because I just ran out of room. But the recipes were so good, I still wanted to give them to you guys.
Yeah, I told him, well, one of the recipes I ate the other day.
Yeah.
And I literally was like, why wasn't this in the book? This may be the greatest thing in the whole book. Like, what are you talking about?
Also, I'll tell you guys, there are no desserts in my cookbook. There are 2 in the PDF.
Oh, so they can get that sweet stuff.
That's how you do it.
I like it. How are we looking in there?
Well, we're looking pretty good. We're going to temp the chicken thighs and just see about where we're sitting. So remember, 180, because it's going to get some carryover cooking to hit 185. So 180 is my minimum. Anything above that is acceptable. And we're hitting a little over 190. So we're done.
Oh, man, come on.
Yep. So, I mean, you guys see how easy that is. So I'm going to take those chicken thighs and I'm going to put them on a plate and I'm going to eat them.
That's pretty simple.
It's budget friendly. It's simple. It's tasty. Season it however you want. Sauce it however you want. You can create a little pan sauce out of the liquid that cooks out of the chicken that's sort of in the bottom of the pan there. Add a little bit of cream to it and just cook it down until it thickens up. You can pour that over. That's the Power Grid pan sauce technique, which is also in my cookbook. There's a recipe for doing that. Like, you know, I've got you guys covered. Just got to go pre-order that book.
Absolutely. Lots of people are saying like the B-sides, basically. So yeah, that's a great way to put it.
Yeah, it's kind of like the B-sides.
And I love this. Just to clarify, so Bill has a great question. He says, what if we have already pre-ordered like a good fan does?
Yep. If you have already pre-ordered, you are already going to get it. So all you're going to do, and we'll announce this, but we're going to put a form on the website where you will be able to go and you'll be able to fill in your info and your order number for your pre-order. And so once we get that all together, we'll announce it on the channel. But all you have to do is go to my website, put in your pre-order order number, and once that system confirms it, then it will make sure you get your PDF.
Yeah.
So, you'll get it.
It'll be super easy, but yeah, if you already pre-ordered, you're getting it. Yep. But if you haven't pre-ordered...
you better get on it right now.
Y'all are running out of time. I'm just saying. Dennis says, is it too late to throw in a paw print signed pic of Mel?
So actually I have to tell you guys, one of the things I've thought about doing, maybe you can tell me if you like this. I thought about, because I'm going to do book signings and that kind of stuff when the book is out. There's actually a little section at the end of the book where I talk about Mel. Because Mel is a really important part of Chris Cooking Nashville, as we all know. What would you guys think if we contacted one of those like custom stamp companies? And if we actually took a paw print from Mel, like actually took her paw and did a paw print and sent it in, and we had a custom stamp made. And what would you guys think if we had an actual Mel signature? So if you see me, you can bring your book, and of course I'll sign it. And if you want Ash to sign it, she can sign it. And then we can go to that page that talks about Mel. And what if we gave you a little paw print and Mel could sign your book? Would you guys like that? Is that something you would like us to do?
Put it in the comments.
Put Mel in the comments, M-E-L, Mel, if you would like us to do that.
Yes. We've had some people ask before, Which really is very humbling to Chris and I, because we really realize that people are just here for the dog and not for us.
People would much rather get stuff from the dog than they would us most of the time.
Keep saying her name.
And that's fine.
We keep saying her name. She just
poked
her head up. She's like, "What? I'm sleeping. Gosh.
I'm sleeping. Leave me alone."
You guys are obsessed with me." What a dog. What a dog. Dennis says the bonus sounds great. Marty says, I'm so excited for the bonus. Wanda says, yay to the PDF bonus tracks. Emily's here.
Hey, Emily.
She says, oh, here in just in time to get a gift. Yay for pre-order bonus.
Yes.
And then Amy says that she can't click on the links that we're posting. You should totally be able to. I just dropped more in there. Do you know if it's different on vertical, babe?
Vertical might be tough because sometimes the phone acts a little weird. Go back to the live stream on a computer and try it there, because that replay of the chat should be there. If you're looking for any of the links, Amy, and you can't find them, just send me a message. Facebook, Instagram.
Yeah.
Go to my website. My email is there, info@chriscookingnashville.com. Just send us a message somewhere. I'll get you the links
send us
you
a
need.
message or whatever. And guys, any link that you can possibly think of, just go to chriscookingnashville.com.
It's pretty much
if
all
you want
there.
retreat tickets, if you're like, I need a recipe card, what's this, what's that? And I know that they're all there because I put them there.
Ash builds my website and runs all of that, so big shout out to my wife for the incredible website that I have, because she's the one that did that.
You're very sweet. I literally just spent a lot of hours though making sure every link was on that site, which is why I'm like, I know it's there. It's so awesome. Dustin at Keto Simple says, we eat so many chicken thighs. They are $1.49 to $1.79 a pound.
Yep. And you can also, so if you don't want the bone in there, you can actually just cut, so you can feel the bone inside the chicken thigh, right? Just cut the meat right across the top of the bone, along the bone, and you can actually reach around the meat and get kind of underneath of it and just cut it free on both ends. So you can have the meat with the thigh, with the skin on one side, and then you have the bone separate. You can go to my channel because I have a bone broth recipe, and there's also going to be an upgraded version of that in the cookbook, royalty check bone broth. And you can take the bones, save them, just put them in a bag, roast all of the bones, and then you throw them in a crock pot or in a pot or in, whatever, however you want to do it, a pressure cooker, and you can make chicken bone broth and use that for sauces and soups and stews or just a drink by itself. And it's like getting free food, and you get all the nutrition that cooks out of the bones when you do it properly. That's part of what the recipe helps you do. That's why it's in the cookbook. So you can use a little bit of vinegar and some other things, and it helps leach the minerals out of the bones into the broth, so you get the nutrition when you drink it.
So cool. I love it. Jonah Bigfish, 1889 says, sorry, I'm new here, but that is an interesting place to display your guitar.
Yeah. So if you guys have never paid attention to it, there's a guitar up here. A lot of you might know this, but Jonah, I'm really glad that you're here, and I appreciate you being, not only new, but asking questions. Welcome. I'm really glad you're here. So this guitar up here, this guitar is named Phoenix. And long story short, so we have almost 40 guitars in this house now, I think. Ash and I are professional musicians. So I think we have about 40 guitars, something like that. We have about 40 guitars in this house. Because we record all of our own tracks, we tour, we play. I used to be a touring guitar player, playing with other artists on the road, like all this kind of stuff. And we're both writers and artists and all this kind of stuff in our own rights too. That guitar up there is named Phoenix because I was in a duo, and I got out of this duo. It was not a great business relationship, but you live and you learn. I get out of this duo right about the same time Ash and I had started dating. This guitar up here was built custom for me by a small guitar builder up in Chicago. He does not build guitars anymore, but he made this for me. I had an endorsement deal with him for a while. He made this guitar for me with my initials, and I helped him design like how I wanted it to look. His wife did the wood burning art on it. It's got my signature on the headstock. It has the verse Philippians 4:13 reference on the back of the headstock. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And I named that guitar Phoenix because I went through this really weird thing where this duo that I had been playing in, like it all kind of came to an end, and I was starting fresh. And this was like, I was dating Ash and I was moving on with my life, and it was the beginning of honestly a completely new part of my life, and I was a phoenix rising from the ashes. So that guitar is named Phoenix. And it doesn't really play that well anymore because it has kind of a neck issue. And like I said, the guy doesn't build guitars anymore. I've got plenty of other guitars. I'm not going to like hit him up and say, hey, fix this for me, because he doesn't do any of that stuff anymore. So it honestly is just a really cool piece, though, and it has a great story. So we put it in the top of the kitchen because I'm Chris Cook in Nashville, because I'm a professional musician, and it makes sense to have a guitar over top of our stove. So there we are. Thank you for noticing and asking about it.
Yeah, absolutely. Lynn Reed says, add me to the pre-ordered group.
Yes.
I love it. Dustin to Jonah says, they have them all over their house. And Emily says, Jonah, Dustin, can confirm.
Yep.
It's very cool. Let's see here. Rebecca says, love. Emily says, yes, please. Honey, people want the mail stamp. DJ Magic Man says, yes to the mail stamp. Sean
Okay.
Bradley says, I would love to have a mail signature.
Yes.
Darth Carnivore says, Mel.
Hey, what's up, Charlie? Good to see you.
Most of the chat right now is just Mel,
Just
Mel,
Mel.
Mel, 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 yeah.
Like I said, guys, this dog has a fan club all over the world, and it's
Yeah.
bigger than ours. So
Robin says, yeah, so cute. That's what they used to do at book fairs while signing for Clifford.
I love that.
That's so funny. Jeffrey Cox says, Mel's the star.
She is.
Jenna says, a book signed by Chris, Ash, and Mel. Count me in.
There we go.
And then Jeffrey says, we need at least one Mel shot tonight, please. If she will wake up, we will gladly do it.
Here,
Jennifer
let's
Lucas says...
See if we can get her over here while you're reading that. Mel,
Okay.
come here. Melody, come here.
Oh, she's rising.
Come here. Come here. Come here. The people
Come say
are
hi.
asking about... Oh! Oh!
She's like, I just woke up from a nap, guys.
Good dog. That's a good girl. Yeah, that's a good dog. Yeah. Did you wake up just for that? Doggone. Everybody wanted to see you. You have fans. You have fans. They all want to feed you. Even though you don't need more food.
At least she stops, looks back, says, food.
Yeah, food.
Jennifer Lucas says, my Mel has the same attitude. She's my daughter. See, maybe it's just in the name.
Yep, there it
That's
is.
so cute. Deborah says, I've pre-ordered on Amazon.
Thank you.
That's awesome. Amy Phillips says, let's see. Yeah, Dustin singing switch over. Thank you, Dustin. Wanda says, love the paw print and Ash signing. Sunny Chronicles is in the house.
Hey, what's up, Sonny?
66 Horse Jumper has a great question. How much is the book?
So the price changes. I don't control that. The publisher doesn't even fully control it. There's basically a range where it goes there, and then Amazon and Barnes & Noble determine up and down and all that kind of stuff. It's sitting somewhere in the range of like $35 to $38 is where I've seen it. So pretty typical for a brand new cookbook. And guys, these are like high quality, full color, very high-end page print cookbooks. I mean, these are like premium quality cookbooks. This is not like a go to Amazon, self-publish, and it shows up on cheap paper from China kind of thing. This is a full color printer. I don't know exactly where the printer is, but it's like a specific printer they work with to print the books on high quality paper with really high quality ink. They are very premium. They are amazing books. So it is a put it on your shelf and have it for the rest of your life book. And pass it on to your kids
Absolutely.
and grandkids.
Also, I wanted to mention, so like right now, for example, it's about $37 on Amazon if you were to go pre-order it.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. If you pre-order the book, so if you order it between now and October 6th when it comes out, okay, you get the lowest price possible.
Yep.
So if you order it for $37 and say somehow it goes on sale or maybe
Yeah.
the price goes up.
If it
you
drops
get-
to like 34 at some point between now and then, you'll only get charged 34.
Yep, and it
Whatever
only-
the lowest price is.
and it will charge you when it ships.
Yep.
So
Won't charge
yeah.
you until it ships. So
a
you can
good
order
question.
it and get whatever the lowest price it was listed at.
Yeah, no, good question. Are we gonna take a little bite of those?
Are you hungry?
Well, we're just over the hour, and I'm
Okay.
over here working, and I'm not being fed, and
All right.
I got rights.
I got rights.
I call my union rep, man. Lynn Reed says, love Mel. Our Peaches says hello. She's a Chihuahua Min Pin mix, 8 pounds of untrained high energy.
Oh, I love that.
Trouble that we rescued a few months ago. How cute.
Keep it from sliding off the plate. But there you go, guys.
Oh, that
Look
looks
at that.
so good.
There you go. Give the people some thoughts.
Okay. Let's see here.
They're still a little hot, so.
How you doing? Wow.
Yeah. Those chicken thighs like that are really, really easy to make really juicy and tender.
They're really good. You know what they kind of remind me of? And I don't know if anyone remembers this, but if you've been to Nashville, you've gone to Hattie B's. It reminds me in a way because of the little bit of hot sauce you put on there.
Almost like a hot chicken.
Like the mild grilled hot chicken.
Yeah.
That you would get at Hattie B's. That's freaking delicious.
Yeah. Well, once we're done here, we're going to roll out the ranch dressing, and we're going to thoroughly enjoy the rest of those chicken
some ranch
thighs.
on this.
So, yeah.
All right, let's finish saying hey to these folks then.
Okay.
So that I can get my ranch on and enjoy these. This
I
is
got you.
Good. 66 Horse Jumper says yes to Mel.
Okay.
Jonah says, wow, 40 guitars. We're crazy.
Yeah. Well, I mean, listen, we're professional musicians in Nashville, Tennessee. This is like the collection of the best musicians in the world that are in this town. And I mean, we do this for a living. Like I didn't start out doing, food and YouTube. I started out doing music, and so did Ash. And so we've just collected a lot of guitars because we've invested in them as a business thing over a number of years. And so it sounds like a lot, but we use them all for different things. So
Lynn Reed says, love the guitar and musical notes on display. Jan Buckingham is here on Facebook.
hello, Jan. It's one of our co-writers.
She's awesome.
Yeah, I got my first cut ever because Jan and I co-wrote a song together called
Rock and Roll Banjo?
Yeah, Rock and Roll Banjo. Thank you.
No worries.
I'm getting old enough. I'm struggling to remember things.
Old man here, y'all. Old man.
Cut by Kathy Crinnion over in Ireland. That's how I have all the Irish friends over there.
That's cool. B says, hi, Chris. Love your shirt. I'm the Man in Black's biggest fan.
Oh, well, thank you kindly. Yeah, you got to love some Johnny Cash.
Robin says, I have Philippians 4:13 on my shoulder. Absolutely. Darth Carnivore says, rising with Ash. There you go. Jonah says, that is so cool to have the scriptures on it. Yeah, bless you and your family. Love the story.
Oh, well, thank you kindly, and same to you, my friend. Glad you're here.
Blue Diamond Bill says, I own 6 guitars and hope to actually learn to play them someday.
Oh,
Bill,
there you go.
I bet you're already really good, man.
I have a feeling. Bring one to Meat Stock with you, and we'll sit there at the chef's retreat and we'll jam.
Yeah.
That'd be fun.
Absolutely. 66 Horse Jumper says, hey, did you guys just have a wedding anniversary? If yes, happy anniversary to you both.
Thank you. Yeah. that was in May.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, end of May.
May 23rd.
We've been married for 5 years. We're still putting up with each other.
Yeah. Mostly it's her putting up with me. I'm blissfully wed.
I love it. Marty says yes to the Mel autograph.
Love it.
Let's see here. Jeffrey Cox says, awesome. I needed that sweet Mel face in my life tonight. Darth Carnivore says, you need to buy me a steak link for Mel.
That's right. That's right.
And Amy Phillips says, what is the name of the cookbook? I can search it on Amazon.
Yeah. Just eat your meat, love your life. Right there. Eat your meat, love your life. My little catchphrase. Unleash your inner carnivore. Reclaim your vitality with Eat Your Meat, Love Your Life, the definitive guide to empowering up your body and your spirit on a protein-fueled carnivore journey. Nashville's own primal pioneer, Chris Delisle of Chris Cooking Nashville, whose own carnivore transformation led to over 100 pounds of weight loss, shatters diet dogma and hands you the ultimate chef's set list for bold, unapologetic, meat-focused cooking.
Love it.
There's a whole bunch more information on the back there, but we're not going to sit here and read the whole thing. You guys get bored.
Yep.
You're going to have to buy it to read the rest.
Eat your meat, live your life. Monica wants to know, does that red mat save your countertops? So I'm asking, I just got new counters put in.
Yeah, it does a little bit. It's much easier to replace this than it would be to replace countertop if I accidentally forgot and set something hot down. You can get these made out of silicone. This one's made out of leather, so I don't put hot stuff on it, but you can get silicone mats like the black one I have back here that you can set hot stuff. Also, if I spill stuff, if I drop a knife, if I set something hard down, like I don't have to worry about damaging the counter, and I can replace one of these easily. This is like the third one of these I've had, so yeah.
Yeah.
It also keeps things from slipping as much because the counters are very slick.
Yeah.
So
for sure. This is awesome. So Jeffrey Cox just gave you a $10 super chat.
Oh, brother, you're very kind.
He says, this is to get the ball rolling on Darth's most excellent idea of a steak button for Mel. And then Dustin at Keto Simple gave you a $5 super chat and says, for a nice treat for Mel.
You guys are so sweet.
Oh, that's so funny.
You guys are so sweet.
Yeah, no, that's
You have
awesome.
no idea how much the probiotics cost that we feed this dog. Golden retrievers have sensitive tummies, so we get like it's just like humans. If you want to get something like a probiotic and actually have it be good, they need to be real. They need to be refrigerated. Like Dr. Barry talks about that, right? Like you got to get the good stuff. So
yeah,
that will buy her some probiotics. So for her tummy. So thank you guys.
That's so sweet of you guys.
Very sweet of you guys.
So sweet. Well, babe, what else would you like to say to these fine folks before we head on out?
I don't really know if I have much for you guys. I feel like this has been just a fun live stream. Please consider coming and joining the band because that is growing. We have a bunch of new people and there's a bunch of new stuff. It's going to get busy in there quick. So please come join the band. We're going to be working on new stuff in the future for that as the thing grows. It's going to be great. Please pre-order the cookbook. If you plan on ordering it, please don't wait until it already comes out. Please pre-order because when you pre-order, it tells places like Barnes & Noble and Walmart and Target and Books A Million and all these bookstores that this is a book people want to see, so they will actually put it on the shelves. If we want to spread the message of a proper human diet, we have to show these people that we are not some tiny fringe community that needs to be ignored. Like, let's get it out there and let's show people that you can have fun and be rock and roll on a proper human diet and that you don't need all of the carby junk to enjoy your food and you don't need to be miserable to be healthy. You can do all of it at the same time, and that's what the whole message is. That's what Chris Cooking Nashville is about. So join the band, pre-order the book, and make sure you tune into Ash's channel tomorrow because we have a big announcement. That's going to be really cool. I'm really proud of her for this. So I think that's everything. Did I forget anything?
No,
the Carnivore Chefs Retreat. Make sure you're going to get your tickets before they're all gone because that's a limited number of spaces, and I have a limited number of discount codes, and I don't know how many of them are left. So grab it quick while they're there. Strike while the iron is hot, as they say.
That's what they say.
Yeah. So we're gonna go eat some chicken thighs. In the meantime, you guys have a wonderful night. This is Chris Cooking Nashville. Eat your meat. Love your life. Go pre-order that cookbook, and I'll see you guys backstage with Chris for some more crazy stuff just like this. And y'all have a wonderful week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all.